And he's saying, we're not going to back La Republic to Cameroon. We're going to put them out if they are not living peacefully. Maybe now that you are the man in charge and in action, you would want to comment on that. Or perhaps you want to tell Ambazonians that are willing to contribute tonight that you are unable to push Cameroon. If we are able, how do you think we can do that? And what does it entail?
I think what we've done, we've already had all the mechanisms for this war to be resisted. Just the mere fact that we resisted without any arms, we resisted without throwing a stone at them. It's a major coup de force when it comes to dealing with African tyrants. It's not something that they expected. It's not it is psychologically. They thought they had molested us well enough that we were going to suffer from the Stockholm syndrome. We were going to like them for maltreating us. He was so wrong, and he's learning that 7 years down the road that he was so wrong. Um, we can fight this fight with just the mere fact that we've decided to die. Some of our soldiers have decided that this is their own sacrifice for them to die for the better future of Ambazonia. The draft is our own part. For those of us who are in the diaspora, it's our own part that we are playing and pledging and putting our own souls and our own finances in the place of our bodies in front of those bullets. The young men are doing, they're confronting the barbarians as much as they can, but they need our assistance. They had called for our assistance 7 years ago. Their house was burning, they needed us. So we are here and we are asking for those people who are onlookers to go get their own bucket of water and douse the fire. And this is the time to actually douse that fire. We've had it for 7 years. Every fire eventually goes out. It's eventually extinguished. But uh, the rate at which we are trying to extinguish this fire is a little bit slower, but we will get there. We are asking everybody to precipitate that extinction by contributing to this fight and by doing all we can do to help our citizens back home on the home front. Uh, uh, Barrister So has put it succinctly. We are not going to beg the enemy. The enemy is never going to be accepting to come to a negotiation. We have to break their knees to come to the negotiation table by getting them to get their people to revolt against them, and that's what we are doing by killing as many soldiers that come to the field as much as possible. Our soldiers have been doing a tremendous job, and just the material loss for La Republique. I wonder how long it's going to take for them to come to think that this war is just going to not have any consequence to their economy over time. Every country that has fought a war of this nature has gone back developmentally 20, 30 years back. And it's getting to that point. Everything is geared in this war to subdue us and to defeat us in battle, to fulfill the prophecy of Senator Weber. But they forgot the other portion of that equation. He said they may bring even the French army and they will not be able to defeat us. But it's going to cost them something, even if they lose. And that's where we are. We have that surprise factor, which is you. They didn't know that we had this amount of diasporans. That is a force to be contended with, and we are asking those people. All of us are people. All of our citizens in Amazonia. We are asking all our citizens in the diaspora to be able to come up to help this cause because it's a valid cause. It's a cause. It's a situation of between good and evil, and it's quite evil because genocide is an evil. It's an evil that we've pledged all our lives since Rwanda for this not to happen again, but it's happening, and we are not going to be waiting for anybody to come and help us. Once you're out of a burning house, you start checking who is inside that burning house to take that person out. You don't wait for another stranger to come 10 miles after to find out if there's somebody in the house. We have to help our citizens. The house is on fire. We have to extinguish it, and that time is now. You have to carry a bucket of water, which is metaphorically your wallet to this fight. And we are expecting you to do the best you can tonight. Thank you.